The Kirkwood program is made up of a series of learning components. The first is pre-foundational skills. These are skills for 2 and 3-year-olds. They're developmental skills. The first is the creation of positive learning experiences. This is by far the most important. For a child to be able to experience his or her own success and competency completing learning exercises designed for their stage of growth. Next is speech development, and the objective is for the young child to be able to name common objects in the environment and stimulate that part of the brain that relates to speech. The third objective is small hand-eye motor coordination skills, for the child under his own volition to be able to hold a pencil and make straight and curved lines. Foundational skills are for preschoolers through beginning kindergartners. During foundational skills, a child will sequentially master the following subjects: numbers 1 to 5, 6 to 10, numbers 1 to 10, which is for review or for older children who are faster learners. Each of the number books teaches the following: number recognition, naming each number, printing each number using proper direction and stroke sequence, quantitative identification of amounts and sets, knowing how many things each number stands for or represents, and finally typing each number. The next book in this sequence is Alphabet Capitals. The student learns recognizing and naming each capital letter, printing each capital letter using proper direction and stroke sequence, typing each letter, and learning alphabetical order. The next book after Alphabet Capitals is Numbers 1 to 100. Again, the student learns to name each number from 1 to 100, to be able to print each number using proper direction and stroke sequence, to know how much each number stands for or represents, and to be able to type each number. Finally, Alphabet Lowercase teaches the student to recognize and name each lowercase letter, to print each lowercase letter using proper direction and stroke sequence, to be able to type each letter, to be able to associate the capital to the lowercase letter, and the student continues to learn all the letters of the alphabet in order. Finally, integrated within each of the Learning Words books and the 6 foundational skills books are self-esteem exercises designed to help integrate the positive affective experiences that the child has experienced into his or her self-structure. Each of the single subjects and foundational skills are taught linearly, one at a time. But beginning in track 1, there are 2 independent different subjects the student learns at the same time. The first of these is learning letter sounds. In this book, the child learns all the consonant letter sounds, vowel sounds, both long and short vowel sounds. This begins phonetic instruction, which will carry through the vocabulary spelling program. The second subject in track 1 is math. Math 1 begins the math series, with math progressing continuously through the Kirkwood program. There's 8 books at present, with additional ones in development. Upon completion of learning letter sounds, the student will begin the vocabulary spelling program. Phonetic sounds and rules are taught throughout the 6,500-plus word program. And in track 2, the child also has printing skills that are designed to help the child print words. The child can already print all the letters of the alphabet, capitals and lowercase, but now we want them to space the letters equidistant together to form words. These are the same words that are used in the vocabulary spelling program. With a base of 180 words mastered, the student begins the Kirkwood Reading Series. The series consists of 42 individualized reading books with 50 stories each, plus 12 books designed for small reading group. In Track 4, Language Arts is introduced. Once the student has completed the first reading book, the Language Arts series begins with Book 1. There are at present 5 books in the series. The next subject to be introduced is in Track 5, Writing. When Language Arts Book 1 is completed, the student will begin the Kirkwood Writing series. There are at present 4 books in the series. Acquisition of Knowledge is added on Track 6, and it's for all 4th graders and students beyond Vocabulary Spelling Series 23, whichever comes up first. The Acquisition of Knowledge program will enable the child to acquire knowledge and understanding of many subjects. The Kirkwood Mastery Learning program is systematic and sequential, with the student being able to master every concept before progressing to the next higher level in the scope and sequence of the program.